This group is legendary, as we know, of Olympian proportions, and we are happy that the Department of Literature and English can accommodate them here at UWI to share with us their creative journey. I first saw two members through drama, and so they have even a closer connection to the English department more than you can think. And the last performance I heard them doing a Louise Bennett thing that was just extraordinary. I like them because they're always edgy, always surprising, always innovative. And it gives me great pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the department and to say welcome home to UWI.
Well said, Dr. Buckner. I know Dr. Jelani Naya will do the formal introduction. When I ask Yakub, Yakub, are you there? Oh no, alright. When I ask Yakub, I say, Yakub, who should I ask to introduce? I said, Jelani. No question. So welcome Dr. Jelani Naya. He's a member of the, come on. He's a member of the Institute of Caribbean Studies, leading the initiative in Rastafari Studies, and we're really proud of all the work that he's doing here. Alright?
Greetings, give thanks, Professor Cooper. We all know that Professor Cooper is the queen of clash, and today has been a very busy day. In fact, you're clashing with an underrepresented report on Rastafari by Professor Robert Hill at the council room, and then earlier there were other functions. So, yeah, nothing can clash with Professor Cooper, really and truly. It's my honor to, this evening, introduce Nomads. It's hard to talk about them as a singing group. I have more thoughts of the tradition of the African griot, the tradition of what would be described as the Magi, or Magi, the wise man. But we're talking about a set of performance artists who could squarely fit into the long history of Jamaican theatre, comedy, music, cinema. I'm talking about multidimensional. In fact, I had to search to get a full context of who it is that we really have among us. The one shock I came up with was that they went to Kingston College, which, doesn't quite add up. But we don't hold that against them. Anyway, it's not everyone will have come from higher up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, they're demonstrative of a really rare and unique feature among artists today. In a time when everyone is going solo, this group formed itself in 2000 and 2 years ago celebrated their 11th anniversary, and a year before that released their very first album, live album. Now, everything that we understand about the creative process and product is held up to scrutiny by them. They've stayed together for 13 years. They're a group of men, among them, harmonizing without ego or without flexing in a way that is competitive. They truly complement one another in a way that watching them on stage is really magical. It's really beyond the mundane. Their capacity as musicians goes into the dramatic and the spiritual. So in any production, they can take you from the slave ship right up to Rastafari invocation of redemption through Nyabingi type songs. They are foremost in the conversation about if it not live, it dead. They are part of the resurrection of live band music in that great Jamaican tradition. In fact, it is really a tribute and testimony to the quality of artistry that has laid the way for the maturation that we see in Nomads. Recently, we screened here a film from Esther Anderson showing the early days of Bob Marley. And I couldn't help but seeing Nomads as the modern fulfillment of that and more, because they are not just musicians, you know, they come and really champion the highest quality of entertainment. Each in his own right has been a recipient of the Prime Minister's Youth Award in consecutive years, so you understand that you're talking about gentlemen at the highest level of their craft. One of their solar distinctions that many of you would know is that they are the only act today that received full score in a JCDC performance production. So you understand that, you know, brethren them have excellence in the way that only Woolmerians we understand. Cool. So we're talking about Sheldon Shepherd, Ebraldo Query, Christopher Birdie Gordon, and O'Neill Pierce. Pierce we met through Rising Star and empathized with him as Anthony gave him a hard time and all of that, you know. But we understood the links to a strong and great tradition that he clearly is a part of. Professor Cooper and Michael Buckner both invoked the caliber that we're seeing. You know, we're talking about the greatest of the West Indian traditions that we use this with the cricket, with the days of the mighty holding, etc. We're talking about the best of what could be Brazilian football, if that was the case. When we think of Nomads then, we're really talking about the top of the game that they're presenting. They are good interface for the youth in terms of really picking the vibes of taking it seriously, but not too seriously, but seriously. And they have been able to make links with like Usain Bolt in that Puma ad that really shows us the range that they have. Before I go on and on, I welcome the brethren to share with us some of their stories.
Style, man original. Look on the boot. Look on the boot. And the barber boot.
Only ask everything just no shut up, guys. I feel like no shut up. What color taxi No, it's never to no shut up. Give thanks. Thank you very much, Professor Cooper. Thank you very much for inviting us. Thank you for all y'all who actually took the time out to come forward to reason, you know. Give thanks to that. We were here, you know, because them say you're coming to UWI to give a talk. You know, they say, yeah, we love to talk, you know, so we can come talk, you know. But we were told we should speak on the trod. You know, that kind of vibe, because Nomads is about the trod. And the trod embodies everything that we stand for. It embodies, you know, the movement. Hence, nomadic movement, you know. So, the trod started out a while ago, a few years, actually, a good while ago, of a little place. It cemented over a little place called Jamnesia in Bull Bay. See, we were performing before that, doing a lot of works and things, going about presenting the dub poetry from, as you heard, JCDC days, because we started out doing dub poetry, you know. We used to do a lot of Michael Smith, works from Michael Smith, and even now today we tend to merge some of the old-time works with our current style and the current sound of the environment, you know. So we used to do some Mikey Smith, some of my father's work, because my father, when you think nomad stuff, you want to check out Keith Shepard. See, Daddy created no apology, that he created this new dub poetry sound. See, when Daddy entered JCDC festivals in the years, them tell him, say, no man, that's not dub poetry. And we got that a lot as well, you know. They say, no, that's not dub poetry, that's not one that they never used to lament so much. And people used to find that though the lamenting is synonymous with dub poetry. If you're not talking about something bad, you're not doing dub poetry. Social commentary, like society not have good and bad and everything. So when Daddy, you happy and bad, you know. So and you find that you have in a tear clothes, and it's just. I guess you have to be tear. I guess you have to be tear clothes, you know. But it's from one extreme to the next, you know. Right. So because Evie is the homeless gene in him. Alright, this is the bongo band. Right now today we are the bongo band because we're not doing dub poetry anymore. We're tired of people saying that is not dub poetry. We went to the Ministry of Youth and Culture. Yeah. Mr. Bartley said, no, you're not doing dub poetry. Stop telling your people that you're doing dub poetry. You know very well that is not dub poetry, Sherlock. You need to find a name for it. Find something. Oh, it's Mr. Bartley, but we have the name feed. Well, I don't know how it went. Alright, the name is Bongo Music. No, sir, me like that. And that's why we know what you know? So, Mr. Bartley, them people were integral in Nomad's coming forward, doing the work some out of KC. We even jump fence to go to festival, but that's another story. You know?
Yeah, get into it.
Alright, we can get into it, God. Reason will come reason, see? Alright. We were doing works with Merle Grove. Anybody here from used to attend Merle Grove High School and anything? Alright.
Hello.
We used to attend Merle Grove as well.
At one point in time, you know?
Yeah man,
we had dual citizenship as far as the schools were concerned.
We used to bathe, put on with KC tie and we uniform, leave we yard and go straight to Merle Grove.
Sometimes a registered case.
Register, yeah. You can't don't give me
leave, you know?
Register, you know. So we register and leave, but one particular morning, you know, Dougie said, what Dougie say here?
Sheldon, I'm not letting you out today.
I'm saying, Miss Douglas, it is very important. The school's drama festival.
I don't care about any school drama festival thing. You damn drama boys.
Damn drama boys. That was Miss Douglas' favorite thing to call us. Damn drama boys. You guys gonna act your way out of KC. You know? So,
we did, you know?
So that morning, no, we were relentless pretty much, you know. So we decided, say, no matter what John and Dougie say, we get into Merle Grove. Guys, that man, and John said, well, what did Miss Douglas?
Boys, what you're saying, boys? Good morning, gentlemen.
So Mr. Johnson, can we go to Merle Grove?
No, you boys can't leave the campus. Sheldon, how many times would we leave the campus? Represent the school. Represent the school, man. Represent what school?
So
you guys have work to do. You have CXCs.
Mr. Johnson is always the one when you go to him now, he said to you, say, so what did Miss Douglas say?
So what did Miss Douglas say?
You know? He said, Miss Douglas, well, she said, what's come to you, you know? I was alright, he said, no. So we say, alright. I would say, yo, we can't miss today. So we, you know, say, KC have a famous lady called Mama P, Mama Pearl. See, cook the cheapest food, the tastiest, cheapest food. You know, the thing about Pearl is you have to jump a fence to go to Pearl. You know, but if you're wicked, you can walk through the gate. You know, style it. You know, but we never so wicked. So if we want the food, we had to go. But long story short, you know, we decided to jump that fence. Not going to Pearl, but we decided to jump the fence, take the back road. What the road name? You know the road. Take that little back road and try jump on a bus and reach up by Constant Spring. So who go over first? Asheen or you, Evie?
Boy, I know me did up on the ground when it happened. I was looking up something, I'm a clear view.
Asheen and Evie. over first. See? And when I man come over now, me I come over and me hear, John, so I start, you know, make my wave a little bit faster. Oh God. I drop like 3 times before me hit the ground.
That time it sound like,
you know, and the man say, first the man laugh, you know, but the drop look pretty serious because it's head first. You know, I still have the love to prove it, you know. But the drop
I'm actually hung up, you know.
my piece and that save me.
Yeah, that little beat, bar boy. It was slow motion. No man, it's serious still.
I would say, no man, I'm alright, man. Little lady next door, you know. So them carry me in a Mama Pearl, I think he might close the door. So she may have give me some sugar and water, sweet sugar and water. True. And, you know, managed to make it to Grove, you know, but I was sick the whole day, man.
Fever, whole day, IFG.
A little catty rub me down and keep me warm and thing, you know. So, you know, more lion style, you know.
It was 60 girls and 7 boys in that production.
So tell me, my virgin them in the house, me not jump the fence there again. And here when we were performing, we were doing a production called Ray of Hope, and we were playing, it was about inside the body, so we were playing HIV and AIDS and all these characters. So all the girls were them unitas.
Amen. And of course,
we were unitas too. You know, so that was exciting for no say every girl are going to tights and we're going to tights and you know what the things that one, you know it is. I mean, you know it is. You know. So that will show you the ends at which we go to get the production. You know, the show must go on, as Ronnie Williams would say, you know. The show must go on. You know, so that was early days, KC, before we even, when we were on the verge of starting Maddz. This was just the same year when Peter Eslap told us that JCDC introduced this category called Dub Poetry and Song. See? So within this whole thing, it was just getting to know each other, bonding, find out who do what and who used to win this and who used to win that. Birdie made him way into Maddz when he won gold medal at the JC. Because Maddz thing was, from high school, you know, Maddz was a thing where only the gold medal man. So if you get a little silver or bronze medal, they'll come right us up. And we take the terrible. So we say, watch out, where you get last year? Where you get with the year? Silver, bronze? No, so it was hard.
It was so tough that I had to enter myself into the dub poetry.
And he has a story about Beard. If you tell a story, this man ruled Jamaican dialect. And he used to get the Louis Bennett Award every year. See him? So, him see the dub poetry thing had gone because dub poetry was the closest thing you could get to really dancehall, and being him and them man they run the things them time there, and everybody knows a dancehall hot and why it hype, it hip, it cool, you know. So dub poetry was that, you know. So only not doing like a Jamaican dialect, but him still away. But he must say, boy, you miss me, trouble there, yeah. So Pierre do so now and say, alright. And go home and write a piece called.
Well, and if you forget, it's because when I get up and I say, so one to me in the group, the man say, you what?
You never hear a dub, yeah.
I never hear a dub. Go outside. I say, well, okay.
Hey!
I remember that. You remember that? So we can remember.
How is you?
Ready to remember? I try to remember something.
One to Joan Andrea, please.
Give me something from Joan Andrea.
The Workaholic.
I don't remember that. Never just do it. We can do it. What you will miss me, trouble there. Ban your belly and missus. Me have a terrible piece of news and me sorry me say it concern you. You know your second or third cousin. Your great auntie the friend. He pick up himself, gone a picture show and police shot him dead. But had the boy one party man. For him gone out of him leave. Gone past with policeman. At least. That's what them say. Them say him creep over the theater fence. The police hello, who got it? The boy this cheap one bad old man. At least. That's what them say. what I can remember.
And that's Valerie Bloom. Valerie Bloom, you know. So this all kind of building it from, you know. So O'Neill did this piece. Back to your piece, it was called God Enough Rad. Because O'Neill did a rock the Christianity them time, you know. Say man, you know, rock it, you know.
Rock, on the line, rock.
No, what him say, just looking to God, the God, the God. Pray to the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. The God of no fraud, the fraud, the fraud. Look to God. And the man gets gold.
The highest goal for the round there.
Yeah. The man all around there because it's like everybody who got gold move through on around there, you know. And only you get the highest goal around there, and me to get lower down around there, you know. And then time them have dog man. Yeah, they were the man come prepared, you know, them Bible and everything, you know. And by the way, nobody never see when him a rehearse it, and normally all of we rehearse in a one area. And so we know the same kind of, you know. So we watch him, you know, pray. Mild man, you know. Them you they will waste the time of class and go over study. See, so him get gold and you don't know. Him get gold, so you merit your position and it's a democracy, you know. So
what you know?
Peter is like this, you know.
The new category with name dub poetry and psalm. I don't know if you know why, because, you know, I think that why we probably just work with it. So I miss.
So the dub poetry ensemble was pretty much the same thing as speaking ensemble voice but dub poetry style. So we needed 7 members. So you don't know we did have Shane Fitzgerald. Shane Fitzgerald was a part of the group them time there. With Erica Gill. Shane is still living in Jamaica, but she ended up some youth early. And
very early, you know.
And him say, you know, really too early, you know. Right now she about 4 nice youth, beautiful youth. Our godchildren, them big youth, them have a school and them nice, and him with him see a woman and them doing them things. So
that's pretty nice, you know. Never know him would have settled down, but I give them nomads actually.
And she did say, why we not just call ourselves nomads? Because we are over the place.
Give them a name down with them.
Oh, we love it.
Fantastic Four and all.
Because, you know, you have a group, the next thing you needed was a name. You know, you can't just name KC Boys. It's like just now cool, you know. You know, when you go to a festival, the girls in now like that. They must say, yeah, we must say your KC already, but put on a name. And those days you did everything for the girls. You know, everything was, woo! You love hearing that song when you enter the room. So the nomads came forward. So it was the beginning of the trad. We found the name and I kind of stylized it, you know, because I love style words, you know, that's my little thing. I love style of words, everything, you know. So we style up the nomads and you say N-O-M-A-D-D-Z. Original nomads are N-O-M-A-D-D-D-S. Yeah. You know, 1 D and an S. And them guys there, they are wanderers, you know, and them travel the earth and them travel the land. By the way, I researched that there's a festival in the middle of the desert called the Nomads Festival where people put thousands of nomads riding on them camel, put up a big stage. Yeah! I'm in the internet, check it out. Man, I've got them shoes already. And they ride in and they have this big show in the middle of the desert. And when I walk up on it, I say, look at this, we never ever know everything. And since you know, like when you buy a car, you start to see the same car over and over every day. It's just that kind of feeling. No, when you say, well, nomads. Initially, nobody never named nomads. Now when you type in nomads, you see a whole heap of things pop up. You know, give thanks for that though. You know, give thanks for that. But I would spell different, or different, you know. So it means pretty much it's simple. It's same wandering nature, but it's with the sound. It's with the music. You can't really pinpoint it. You can't really build a box and put it inside of it, you know. And it's taken quite literally. It is no madman no in the group.
Simple.
You see me? I say.
It's real.
It depends on your perspective. No watch the man homeless genes. You see me I say, and it's genetics. Why we have these characters towards the trad now? Because it's all characterization and characters as well. See? You have birdie over here, bird eye. Bird eye is the not for rent dread. Yeah, I know, it always get them. Evie is the homeless gene. O'Neill is the mild-mannered citizen. And myself, I am the returning resident. So, well, if you look at an individual, a person, you can find various characters within that person when you feel a particular time. Sometimes you feel like the man, you want to put on your shades and you say, oh, I go out tonight and I walk. Be a girl, and you say, yeah, you say, yo, man, not for rent to dread, you know, or the rent to dread, whatever you choose.
Not for rent here, not for rent.
But sometimes you feel down, and sometimes you feel like you need somewhere to go and you're homeless. So the genetics, the homeless gene among us, and we're always on the hunt to an extent, you know. And you have the time where, take for instance, you see this guy in the room, you know, like probably Tanya. You probably look at Tanya right there, Tanya Maddz Savage. How you doing? Tanya write the best articles about nomads
for years.
Tanya used to come to festival from short pants days and sit down and when we know short pants me, not Tanya in her short pants. Nomads, you know. So she used to come and we used to do our thing, and when you look out in the paper, Tanya, I think Tanya write the first article for Iman, Reach the Gleaner. You see? So when you see an article, you read it and you say, blouse and skirt, and me, the writer you talk about, and then you met her, you say, oh, Tanya, you
Yeah, man.
but Tanya is a mild-mannered citizen. You see her glasses? Take a look at the Superman metaphor, kind of, you know? You see a normal person, he may have glasses, him sit down, and look like him can mash hands. But then when him explode, it's like, blouse and skirt, wow! You know? Savage. So me I say, no, this is my assumption of O'Neill's character, because over the years I saw him prove himself as in coming forward with everything. You will see man him look, you underestimate him, you know, and you see man him stay so cool, but when him reach on a stage, man, and when him touch a microphone or him grab a guitar, or him, you know, it's amazing. It's welcome. You can never see it, you know, it's not charging. Good thanks.
We wait until you're seated.
Give thanks. You know? So, and when the returning resident, you know, it's like a whole vibe of alright, you have to, we learn about the brain drain, you know, and we realize that them think they have because of lack of economical opportunities. But if we can create certain opportunities for ourselves, it will all, even if we create it overseas, you know, and come back to enhance our thing. Because then they say, even in Bustamante thing, them say, because everybody have them qualities were nice. See? So them say Bustamante went abroad to improve himself, and then him come and use his wealth to help the situation that was going on in Jamaica. You know? So it's a return to home kind of vibe, you know? That kind of feeling. So everybody have that energy where you will leave for better and come forward, and you can find these individual traits in everybody. That is what we boldly say. Everybody can look within themselves and see them four, because it don't really go further than these four traits, pretty much. You know? So that is how we came up with that whole the caricatures, the characters. The trad, T-R-O-D, nomads. Being nomad, you're automatically on a trad, you're automatically on a movement, right? So, and how we got together, it was movements, it was us making that move to say, yeah man, we need to start this, sitting down on KC canteen table, getting together, discussing names, discussing ideas, and now we have a format, you know, now we have a format and an idea. So we decided that, hey, this thing we could really put energies behind this thing and make this thing a career, you know. but we have to treat it like a 9 to 5. You have to have your team set up. You have to have your attorneys, your managers, everybody, and you have to have your place of work, which is in some people's case the office. In our case, is probably the studio. You know, so you have to have monies. You have to have monies to make this thing a move. So how do you get monies now out of nothing? You just decide that you're going to use what you do best to generate that feeling among the people, and so that they can participate with your product. You know? So it's really people helping people. Thank you. So it's really people helping people. We kind of keep ourselves together because we realize how beneficial it is, especially in these times, for groups. We're just talking outside and we're saying that we know of other groups in Jamaica, but we don't. There are not a lot of groups in Jamaica. You have TOK. They're a group. They're not a band. They're a group. Vice Mail, they're a group. RDX, they're a group. You used to have initially ARP, Lost, Innocent Crew. But
Innocent Crew.
Over time, the groups tend to fade, as in the glue tend to kind of disappear, kind of wear out, and the groups tend to fade sometimes. Some of them hold strong though, but sometimes the groups tend to fade, you know. So we wanted to challenge that whole thing, as well as, you know, because coming up forward, we were always told that this group thing will never work, and individually we get a lot of opportunities. O'Neal record albums, O'Neal have some beautiful songs. If you hear some of O'Neal songs. Yeah, so it was a situation where early days we were experimenting, because life is, you know, you try and try, but we never left out this greater good, the greater good, you know, the greater
one of
good.
God that's always in you.
The greater good. What you ever say about the Trod Bird Eye?
The Trod. Alright, personally I'm Bird Eye. I know some people say, yo, but it just come out, where did that? Then, now in 2005, and I was faced with the biggest decision of my life. See, the home one day and everything is smooth, and my mother called and she said, everything is worked out. And I said, what do you mean, mother? She said, you have a scholarship to the university, everything is paid for, you just need to say yes. So I said, what do you mean? University, you're mad? And no man there, I said, you're mad? She said, no man, you have to go to university. I said, no man. So go back to my virgin, then my virgin said, virgin. Shepherd said, a good thing in my cause. And at this time, we were already living with Shepherd, so this was like 10 years ago, 10 years ago. Whoa, time. Yeah, you see me? And sure.
We're not that old,
Just, yeah, we started very young. Just school of us. Yeah, you see me? And, you know, a couple other people within the life, but a lot of drama at that time, that when people say, you need to go. Then, no, I decided to go for 4 years, you know what I mean? Because you said to yourself, it's not about a plan B, you know, it's really about what do you want from life. And I consider myself a spy. You see me, I say, hence Bird Eye as well. You see me, I say. So, I say, alright, I'm going to the big USA. So it wasn't no New York or no Miami, it was Huntington, Indiana. Yeah. Alright, so I want to know. So, you know, I remember the first morning we get up and go some boom and go outside, and first time I see only Caucasians walking around. Thousands. But dizzy out, missed the first day. Just say, you know what, brace yourself for 4 years. You know? And, you know, because a long story short, you know, it was you hear that door, come the last two. Alright, cool. You see me, you go over there and say, alright, and leave everything you know in Jamaica. You know what I mean? You got it, nobody knows no Maddz, nobody knows no JCDC. For me, it was a great trod because it also brings down the whole heap high. Because as a youth, I look at the thing that will get to your head. And I guess for me personally, I think it was a nice wake-up call to recognize that you see Jamaica great, you know, but you need to expose yourself to recognize how you can really benefit Jamaica. You see me? I said, well, I can't get too deep to it. Well, yeah, you see me? So, it is a woman you go Indiana, yes, you know, you understand that, well, life is not only about what you can do in your country, but you have to take yourself outside of it. So even with Maddz music, for me, it was a challenge because I have to be spending 14 weeks just doing straight works because I don't want to fail any subject. I never fail a subject. Number one, I'm representing Jamaica in that school, so I couldn't fail anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was at the graduation.
Yeah, man. Yeah, everything was there. Yeah, man. You see me? And when I go over there, I say, them give me this, then give me like, them say, oh, what's my grandpa? Them say, let's play on the radio, and them give me like some Christian alternative. And I'm like, yo, you know, say, you know, I can bring a different vibes to the thing. And I'm so, what do you mean? I'm like, why not play reggae, you know, in Indiana? I'm like, you know, that's never done in the States, really. I said, what do you mean, 2 hours, 3 hours? And say, well, we can try it. And I tell you, the first week I played, we get hits from all over the world. It was the first in their history, in their website that been hit that way. You see what I said? And I remember my first calling was a girl, and the girl said, can you play that song about Walk Away? No, when I was on the radio, I did not say Walk Away was from a band called Maddz, and I'm a part of that band. In my school, nobody really knew about Maddz as much until they Googled me because I kind of talk. And I didn't know about Google in 2005, but those people knew about Google. You know, which kind of worked for me because it give thanks for your writings, because this gave me credit up there, you know. So yeah, you know, and them say, what? So for 3 years, me play reggae in Indiana. You know, all 3 hours, I play all different times. I'm calling and say, it's a Christian school, the head of my denomination, United Brethren. So my bishop went to this school. You know, my pastors went to this school. This is a highly Christian school. I'm a blast out dirty wine, same way, you know. It's not until I was in the old dancehall field. I'm not joking. I was in the dancehall. I used to play soul from I was 10 on a local sound in K9 in West Rural, St. Andrew. You understand? And one day I played dancehall, king of the dancehall, and like, I was going to say, is that about sex? I'm like, I understand this because I'm following bigger yard to, you know. I say, no man, you're talking about dancing on the table, dancing on the wall, dancing on the ground. I'm like, oh, and they're dancing. And then I recognize, say, okay, what do I learn from this? Boom, fast forward now to returning to Jamaica because I left 7 days after graduation because my mother's birthday was 6 days after graduation. I didn't want to waste a day in the US. I went there for a degree, and give thanks to leave there with a degree with honors too. And so
I was there.
Oh, you bring forward. I just tell them no noise. And they missed the first half of my graduation, by the way. 12 Jamaicans. The thing said 10 o'clock. You're coming at 11:15. Sorry, the thing was over at 11:05. So when they come in the bus, they're like, oh, they come for you. We're like, yeah, stay. I'm going to drive off because no, they really come and miss the entire first part of graduation. But it's okay, forgive me, you know. But back to the music now, see. Over there, I learned a lot of things, you know. Eventually, we go out early and do some things as well, but recognize one, speech, how fast or slow. I mean, they couldn't understand Idonia. To tell you the truth, no disrespect, it's just that they say that it's too fast. They like the beats and stuff, they're too fast. But then Shaggy was always being played over there. The first time I heard in Indiana was Buju Banton. You understand? So then I kind of realized now, if you really want to propel to be a certain type of artist, what market are you really trying to hit? Are you really trying to hit downtown alone with one song and then try to change up your style? I just want to make music that can appeal to everybody. You understand? So that was one thing that I brought back. Also in terms of how you define yourself as an artist as well. You know what I mean? People say if you want to know about a poem, you can just read the poem and realize where the poet was at the time, what was happening at this time, you understand? What kind of mood, was he married, you understand? So then, when you start pre your craft in that way, and start pre your life in that way, it kind of make you make better steps and more comfortable steps. For the first couple of days, people wonder, what are you going to do with the poetry? Or am I having a degree? What are you going to do? I'm going to Jamaica to do poetry. Look at me and say, well, no, but my mother did it. Give thanks to the good mothers out there and say you're doing the thing. And I said, just go back to Jamaica, no matter, do your thing. You gave me a degree. So I kind of have that. So when they get a degree, you kind of get away from the whole stereotype of being a bum. So, you know, that's always good. You understand? So, yeah, man. But you know what, guess what now? Give thanks because it's not really, no one's is not necessarily in my eyes, it's not necessarily 4 persons, it's really 1 person, you understand? Because if you say, yo, Tess and Chin show up, you can't ask Tess and Ann for show up and them don't show up. You understand? So, yeah, so when I got in, that was my part of the job.
My other hand will be here soon. My other hand will be here soon, guys.
That's cool, man. Yeah, man. So for the trad, that's what I bring to the trad so far. You know what I mean? And then, you know, what do you want to hear? What do you want to ask you? Anybody want to ask you something? My man, you're the man. We'll go with the man, then we'll go school and go get the degree. Then you never go school to get the degree. Yeah. Where you always start? Go through, man. But the thing is right, you know?
Alright, so O'Neill Beard now, from probably about 8 or 7, O'Neill Beard start doing poetry with a lady named Avenia Powell, right? And whole heap of shows, whole heap of commercials. Do my first movie at age 13. The movie was called Shattered Image. It was shown in the US. It was a big movie and then with it.
But hold on, I can interject. One night I stay so, you know, go and chillax me and my lioness, you know, and stay so and we there relax and I watch Cinemax and, you know, I relax and when me look on the beard, mood broke immediately.
But you know, so O'Neill Beard was an actor from way out and really started my thing from a longer time, you know. Even get a scholarship to go KC based on drama if me never pass common entrance. You know, I don't know how you do that, but Doug was like, well, if you don't pass the examination, you can come to KC. Definitely for sure, you know, so, you know what I mean, but don't need a win to go KC from man, it was just destined for me to go KC. You know, I mean, they like the school anyways, I mean, you know. But go KC, start doing thing, and go on with them and go on with and, you know, meet up them man, all was well and, you know, it a go through. So, start leave KC now, about to leave KC and start thinking about it, so well, people ask me, boy, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like my mother said, boy, so what you gonna do? You go to school? I said, well, you know, my pressure about the school thing. Boy, the drama can't feed them. After the drama, I feed them for years. After years, I perform. And me pay the CXC feed them, me pay the school feed them, out of my performance money and them little thing there, you know? But the drama can't feed them. All of a sudden, the drama can't feed them. So I said, alright, cool. You know, the drama can't feed them. Fine, alright. Well, that's what I can do. And then I said, well, alright. Come with me at the school, because she have a Calabar Junior High, and come teach with me at the school. And I said, why, teach him? I said, what am I going to teach? She said, teach music. I said, music? Why? I don't know, you know. I said, alright, because you don't know you're broken and the money. So I said, alright, you have to do it. So, one of the summer there, spend time in a school. Education system. Never make you understand the word. You know, so, but here what now? Spend time in a like a music book for the whole of the summer. Spend time on music projects, spend time on like keyboards, them don't know what go on, they just have to spend time on it. I mean,
we don't know what is going on.
They don't see me. Yeah, they don't see me, so they don't see me, you know what I mean, and they don't know what go on, but that's what really was what I was doing, you know, just trying to kind of, I guess, make myself into that. You know, so I learn how to play the keyboard and the guitar within that little summer there. You understand, via books, just reading books and reading the theory of books and whatever it may be. So when we went to the class, I was pretty much well learned. So there was no question that you could have asked me where I don't know how to answer, you know. And I go on through and I do my thing and, you know, it started to get better. So I realized that drumming was my strength. So I used drumming and, you know, work with drumming some more and started doing what I do. But within this, my thought of Nomads and how it time was that, and I said, well, okay, boy, this one looks so bad enough, I'm going to bring something, but you know, I think about it, I said, alright, make it go and work with the work. And we link up on Excel because now I started going Excel. Right after I leave high school, you know, while the process of teaching, by the way, I'm teaching about 9 years. At about what, 5, 6 different institutions. Not that I left every year, it's just that sometimes I had like 3 jobs, you know, but that was the idea, you know, I mean, the system, you know. Nomads, you know, always nomadic. Good times. So, I work on it from them time, they work on the guitar business and them go away. And then I start trying to look at thing with the singing. This was at probably age 19, age 20. So I really started singing very late. I didn't know I could sing. You know what I mean? But then we just try a thing and you know it start work. You know, the voice and singing class start going with that thing and I said, well my voice is so nice and you know. I start the key and certain little things and really start love music. So I just start getting into it and even work at it much harder. Until one day, you know, we woke up at Excel because we had a rehearsal. And then, them start do them dub poetry like normal. So, instead of now me probably join them dubbing too, we just start playing my guitar with it. You know what I mean? And start playing guitar, it's so nice. And then we start singing a couple little things. Ooh, you know what I mean? And you know whatever it is, and then it starts so pretty. So that's it. It never sound excessively well, but I mean, it's a thing, you know, it's just a thing. So it's like you pop up on a thing and say, well, you know what I mean? Nice, this doesn't sound bad. So it's from this on how we really start work at it, and you know, I kept knocking the door of music, you know, kept learning instruments, you know, learning the guitar, learning the keyboard, learning the percussions, drums, recorder. There's almost everything we can play, really. It's really just a brass wind to have mastered it because I don't get a brass wind yet. I went by one, you know what I mean? You know, the bamboo, yeah, the bamboo flute, what's me just with the bamboo flute? Yeah, take up a flute. So you can follow that. After 4 years, it finally made noise. It finally made noise, and after how much years, so much not even. But what this is really, you just have to stick to something, you know what I mean? If you really want good out of anything at all, you really have to stick to it. And that's practically what Nomads has done, and I really admire about this group. You know, and being a part of this group is one of the greatest, meeting one of the greatest group ever. You know what I mean? It's the bond and the chemistry. And never squeeze out without that. Yes, man. I try my best not to squeeze off anymore. That's it, you know, so I contain myself. Yeah. But think of the brotherhood, the KC teacher that will bring forward my life. Forever. And people sometimes really misunderstand it, but I just brotherhood, trust me, if you ever live that way, it's a gift. You know, understand what I'm going, it's an art, and it's a thing, you know. Whatever it is that they do to you when you go in KC, it's really something good, and I think we really need to keep doing that. You will do it too, because you will graduates, you know what I mean, tend to always support all your graduates and stuff like that, and whatever it may be. So, anyway, in the story now, Rising Stars come up. I never tell him to never enter Rising Stars. Again, you know, we didn't know. By the way, it's not that he never tell we say never enter Rising Stars. Only he says, Sheppy, what do you think about Rising Stars? I say, this is that Joe business that man you. But with that man, you're a star already. Oh, what are you doing that Rising Star? The next thing I watch my TV. So I said, Sheppy, you know, just like I'm telling the story, I asked him about Rising Stars, and yeah, because me, I'm a person who, anything I do, I always want to do it to the highest quality. You know what I mean? Because I think that represents Jamaica. That's just my thing in my head from a long time. Probably from the youthful days I really represent Jamaica from early. So anything I do, any at all. So now that I'm in singing, it doesn't necessarily mean to be a by the way thing. It means if me and do it, I'm going to reach at the top level. So I say, alright, what we probably can do is enter Rising Stars and use it as somewhat of a practice. You understand? So when we enter Rising Stars, people never understand, say, I really practice to me, it really wasn't about winning. The winning for me was just going on the show and the people say, yeah man, you can sing. That was the win. You've done. That was the win. The win was just to say, okay, people really say, okay, you can sing. You know? And that you pass the test of the whole idea of singing. So when we go on the show and do the show, and it was just fun. You know what I mean? We do the show overall, and I did a lot of road work and them little things there. So now when we bring back them local road work and the various little exercises we learn from Rising Star itself, because them have Michael John Harris who help out with the vocals and them little things there. So you pick up as you go along, you know, as we say, we vicariously learn things. You know what I mean? So you really pick up. You know what I mean? And it's from that we just add that other complexion, that other dimension to the group Nomads, and you know, that's what I think that's what makes it so great for me personally. It's just the different things that everybody has done and has come together and brought it to something that's really great, you know. So where's people go?
Homeless Gene. Heavy homeless Gene. Heavy homeless Gene.
Good night. Me know Franklin Town, Lincoln Road. You want Franklin Town?
Franklin Town,
Lincoln Road. You know the big yard name 6? No, right?
By the way, I don't want to cut you, but Evie is a deacon.
Why you never met the man tell him he's a deacon himself? You see man tell him about every day. Why you never man tell the people he's a deacon? You have to tell him he's a deacon.
It's just something about
him. He never tell him that. I never tell him, you know.
He wasn't going to tell you. He wasn't going to tell you, but Evie is an ordained deacon. Go on, Evie.
Oh, if I have a certificate. No, every can sign him up here for embassy and get visa.
And we can marry people.
You see there. You see JC with that church, you judge him. Don't you even judge him close. Don't judge him.
This boy. Yeah, you know, movie get interesting. So Franklin Town to you know, my father was a deacon at the time. When I was 28, my mother, you know, she evangelist. The church is like a Baptist church. Well, church in my yard now, so we live in a modern church yard. So it's like my gate now. My yard is close to the road, you know, and then time the Franklin Town now is a place now where Mummy say, yo, you can't stay upon the road and you just lock you inside of your house. School, shop, church. That's pretty much it. I talk about, yes, cause I think about when me go Merle Grove.
Every used to love Merle Grove.
But it was because of the first time I take bus that time, you know. I go so far. I was excited I can't see it. Cause I can't see that on the road from. So if we really take the bus for Casey's like, come on.
Where's some money that?
Save that. Save that.
It used to be the Christian trim. Anybody know the Christian trim? With the feet. Like a ball thing and like up and up at the back.
Yeah, Mr. Cut out my casco tag. You know, Casco used to sell uniform and time and I remember Casey, Mr. Cut out. Yeah, cause the money used to like say, you know that. Nothing to do with whether or not you shame at your son now, but you do the maths. It's just like you don't want that moment. So if you can avoid it, just avoid it. No, let's brush them off. Yeah, give thanks. So, KC, I used to go Lincoln Road, Lincoln Kirk Basic School. That's across the road from my yard. Then we go Reddington Town Primary School, which is like, you go Reddington Town, you know, say 100 years this year. Your mother is a teacher, it's nice. You know, give thanks. You know Miss Henry, you know Miss Henry. No. Stop. Yeah, so Reddington Town Primary, which me and my brother, then we have two younger brothers. My mom have 3 away from my father. And as they go along,
things revealed. so right now, I'm an older sister and an older brother. Which that's nice to come about 36. So that when the thing said I was like the oldest, I'm actually among the young. Yeah, so stay so long. So that my family know, alright, personally, alright. They always have a mother and a father, see, growing up. But it never did so like, the relationship never did so gel, you know what I mean? It was just, you know, friction, you know, from money to whatever emotional things. So it was like a domestic warfare, sometimes very physical. So yeah, so that kind of upbringing where it's just hardcore, religious, revival upbringing. That type of rock head. I start learn to play the big drum. Yes, I have to learn. Yes, Reverend. So I learned the first drum play with a big drum. Mother Maro teach me. You know, she's one of my favorite old woman. I mean, my favorite old woman is Mother Archer, whom I live with. And actually, when she died, you know, when she died, I wake up and I say, oh, Mother, she dead. I say, what? Then first, you know, real life dead body experience, you know, at, you know, them age. It's kind of memorable, because before she drop out or move forward, send up everything, she say, oh, when she cut, she'll always be there for protect.
Oh, yeah, big up yourself, man.
So my Obia is strong. It's about the journey. So, alright, so growing up now, me have appreciation for the revival sense and then the poker thing, but them always mix it up in a regular word, like when you go to school, so you always hold it down, because people mix up my revival thing. My church, it was Zion Episcopal Baptist Church.
Wait.
Zion Episcopal Baptist Church. And a church like 58 Mountain View. So I walk from Randall down to Mountain View. Tree away, you know what I mean? In a line. Same black pants. Same white shirt. Same ties. Same shoes. It was like triplets. You know what I mean? My mother used to just buy things in trees, but it was very economical. So, over that, you know, anything you don't get is because it's not available in trees. You're good for it. Don't follow me on Twitter. So, yeah, so with that thing, then I'm going to the Rockling drum, and then we go drum set, and then the three away is always excel in a church on a different level. People is always one way. You know what I mean? The church experience, I stress it, the church experience now, to me, is like you say, I realized that revival was so next door to this Rastafari thing. You know what I mean? And then I said, these people actually I say like the same thing, sing the same song, sound the same way. You know, jump the same way. The vibration is really the same roots, you know what I mean? So you understand, so you probably feel, so when later on, now I'm analyzing, probably you feel like that was like the richest time, the richest period, represent the richest period when the people from Africa and then the different cultures and meet. You know, and then the religious cultures and meet down and try to work it out. You see what I'm saying? And then you try to hold on to what your innate culture is, but maybe you don't even know it, but you hold on to something because people they pass it down, but you have a next time and give something else. So it's all blend up now. So then it's a blend up culture we really have here in Jamaica, you see? So then Jamaica is really just what is like almost what the world is then if you have pre the international community, if you have a pre-unity on a oneness level, if you have a pre-black and white, purple and blue, no judgment, no nothing, you know what I mean? When you see a natty with a white girl, it's not like, you know, pre no way. When you see a
a black girl with a white virgin, you know what I mean? It's like, why is it then if because we're all just on head, foot, and body, you know what I mean? And blood, you know, simple as that. So I like that experience then. We come to Mango KC, you know, and I start the drama club from 98 with them, and then we stop and go do cricket, try for football, never work, try for the choir and the man run me. Horrible, like damn the singing confidence, I tell you. Horrible, man, the KC choir thing, ridiculous, man. Never ready for that, seriously. Some play cricket for KC. I was on the last Sunlight winning team for KC to date. You know what I mean? And I used to wicket keep, and I was an opening batsman. You know what I mean? So then if me never did, you know, for me going on the cricket thing serious. No, when they actually go to Canada, I want them places where they will just start cricket cars. It's more likely to be yeah, but then, you know, I play cricket to senior cup for St. Thomas, but one day I play for UTech, and then one Valentine's Day, I let me know my mouth.
Stop playing top.
Stop playing.
I want to serious licking in my mouth.
I tell man, don't come on. I see my come across the road and if I'm a curry and stairs and I say, go on, and say, go on.
It's like I'm making a crossroad.
Making a crossroad. The man reveal him and him far into
Mush up mouth, man.
Oh gosh, last day.
I think the way you laugh, my girlfriend laugh.
Couldn't get nothing.
Yeah, I should laugh off her because she tell me say no for God, you see me? I want to learn my lesson because when woman say, oh, no, boy, I think about it, man, I tell you.
Yeah.
Walk slow or something. So, you know, we have a face the whole, it was like a double date thing with Valentine's Day, so we never didn't want to go there with a swell up lip, you know what I mean? But watch more when the pivotal, the turning point now. Watch me now. Look, when they on the field and I come to book. The simplest man, I will keep for years. The simplest ball. See? Because I'm wicked in a good way.
No, hold on.
Good.
Interject. Side note, we down the Mobile and Chris Gale approach him as a cricketer. Like from a cricketer to a cricketer. I mean, that's what you mean. Marlon Samuels know him as a cricketer. Like, walk over bridge in every still a boy. That's what you mean. Every day that good, you say you mean wicked. Yeah. No, that's true. Alright, so let's say something now. So, I'm more experienced on this ball, isn't it? So when the ball, you know, we never have to leave the field, you know. And say, you want to come on? I say, yeah. I don't understand. It's like the boy there. It's really a good ball and get out. The batsman will shut the ball and still beat him between bat and pad if you don't know about cricket. You see me? I say, so it just pop out at me. And you just watch it come to boop on the lip. Jab it on the lip. I say, how come so cute? I said, John, on the lip. Cute, man. And you know, at that time, now, I leave UTech for go Trinidad, for weeks, and then I miss notes, say that's a long story. Yeah, and things, so we did already have the drama, so I can't really the same way with the cricket, but what to do? When the ball hit me on my mouth, now I walk on my field, sit down on the edge of the field now, and I look up on the field and I say, John, no yet, and the lip of pressure, man. I'm going to face there. So, then comes up with me, I'm here. Catch him! So now, on the boundary is a bridge and just start, and a brilliant batsman. That's the only thing can do, that's my next time. Brilliant. He comes up and ball at travel. Ball at travel at this height. So when you're in the cricket now, if the ball leaves the batsman at this height, see, and it's coming to you on the boundary,
at this height to your face, it is traveling very fast. See? But on the bones, you know, you tend to sleep. So when I'm here, catch him and go. Him have little reaction time. See me daylight, sun and everything. Ball is little. Comes up one reflex getting right time. Comes up and thinking some blue. Right? And drop on him back on me like some blue motionless. And it's this angle me look on it. Seriously, we say I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna say, blue. You see everybody around come towards him not get up yet. Don't get up. Clap on top. Clap on top, Latin, see? How's about them revive him and thing on them. Them I carry him to the hospital and them say every hour go. I say, yeah, you know, yeah, clap. My thing minor to that I don't know, man. The slow beside the originally I go to the hospital and I said, no way. And alright, I don't know if I'm upgrading, but I was good at making decisions like that. Not going back. Not. That's too close. Close. So then I say, alright, could have been you. Could have been what? So anyway, that you know, yeah, so we don't know.
It's a cricket match, it's a cricket match. Give thanks, you know. If you want to ask some questions, alright, give thanks.
You may.
Sure, yeah, no problem.
Alright, no, maybe this can circulate. Anybody wants to ask a question, just line up quickly on both sides and we just circulate the mic. Questions, comments. No, we're going to make them to do like a performance, you know. That's like a part of the dance. But if you want to ask a question, just come up. No, you leave it. No questions. You see what they want this, a performance, they want to know.
Alright. Greetings nomads.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's put myself again. And as a younger performer in the business, I want to blessings to the eye for pushing forward the work and bringing across the message and taking the message and the work seriously. Right? I was listening to the presentation keenly and I was trying to understand. Sheppy mentioned that you sit down and pre the thing and say, we're going to target with a target audience. I think Birdie mentioned it as well. And I think it's critical for us as performers, you know, to be mindful of who we're targeting. When you write a poem, when you write a song, who you're writing that song for. I don't know if I got it clearly as a group. Who is the main target audience?
Everybody.
Everybody.
All aliens. Even them living things. Plants.
Yeah?
Trees.
Here's what the thing we do now. Here what the thing. And them not like admit it. But we have very competitive nature. And it's when you have competitive nature, not in a bad way, you tend to want to just keep conquering. So therefore, I will take you to the world. I will take you to your Rihanna's and Lady Gaga's. Of course, I just want to reach. Them people are competing. Them are the greatest now.
I want to acknowledge Surrett is small in the house, and I don't want to shake and take to the top. Big respect, Surrett. Good to see you here.
Seriously.
No
What I want, Clement. Oh yeah, to ask a question. Clement Hamilton, I wait there wait for answer a question. But glad when people don't have no question, it means you are thorough, you know. Give thanks, you know.
Hi.
Hello.
Alright. What I wanted to know is how did the Puma deal come about and how did you feel when you found out you were and the first time you saw the ad and everything like that?
Oh, you want to get into the business?
Just you want to ask a related question. Got you.
Puma came to Jamaica and they had the fastest funner campaign idea going on, you know, and they wanted to find a band, you know. Their idea was to just grab a few actors and put them together and just make it look, you know, when first world people come here and they say, yeah man, just get the money and put it together. But the chemistry with that situation never worked out because every band showed up, man. They hosted this audition and CC Burroughs called us and said, Sheppy, Puma is coming and it's a big deal. It involves you singing. Need I say anything more? You know, so we say, alright, you know, we say, well, talk to me, and she said, turn up X point and be prepared to sing and dance. Be prepared to run around and dance. I think it's do the number in one, so give him do the number. He want to do the number, to pick him up from the airport. So give him do the number. Boy, Mookie is in name stick. Anyway. Tell me, spirit roll. But yeah man, Puma came forward, seeing and we're going and you don't know, we just go in there and our style and we just start. Them say, the director is Frederick Bond and him said, do what you do, what you got, you know? Go closer to it. Before. Oh, you mean, that not nothing to do with the Puma deal, man. If they buy one car, if they buy one 1960 something Honda car, and it did have one Puma car on the back of it, like 3 days before I got the phone call. Because we believe strongly in the old there, you know, in the old men.
No, but now you can say it's legal now, them getting old men becoming legal.
So you have to know it and you have to, you know, work your brain and stretch it. So when we see that post on the back of the car, we sum it up afterwards. But Puma now, so we did the audition, we ran around and we sang Po Po Po. You know, we sang the Po 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 and my boy said, you got any more songs? I wanted to try. And she got any more songs? And I look like they get a kick out of it. So
to stop running, yeah.
Keep running. And we are running with boss, but we are running the same way because you know physically fit is the key, you know, you have to run. So we did everything and then the man said, okay, I'm going to shortlist it and thing, and by the time we reach out in the parking lot, we get a call and say, Sheppy, yes, it's Uno. I turn up. And we say, alright, give thanks, and from then on, Fab 5 did the Raging Fire audition, Fab 5 audition, Roots of the Gold audition, Mystic Revealers audition, Skygrass audition. But we were the fastest, you know, and we look better running. Flames did our shots. So we did that, and that took us on tour. That got us into Germany, and because of that idea with Puma, we decided that we're not going to go to Germany and just make Puma. Have we done doing Puma's thing? So we did the Trad live in Germany. So we call up festivals and say, watch a ragamuffin in town, and we got the full band. So put us on your stage. And them say, no, we ain't got no money. We say, what you talking about? We ask you for no money. Put us on the stage. So them give you the jump on the stage. And we go there and we play some music. And what we did was we booked a venue called Creative Dorf in Michtenberg. And we did the Trad live. And we advertised it on the television station. This is illegal, look, you're not supposed to do it them by the first world country. Just get up and keep a show, so we don't permit and anything there. And we just do the ragamuffin style. Just like how we staged the pop-up outside the transport center without a single permit the other day. And the police them come lock it off, but it was good. We got great footage. We still post it and show everybody what go on. Yeah man, so that great. So at the Puma deal, and it make a youth express themselves, you know, because you get monies and you get exposure. Money. Where normally if you're not doing certain type of music you wouldn't get, you know. So the money is